All right, hello everybody. This is Tyler with Aero Teardrops, and we're going to be showing you the correct way to adjust your hubs on your trailers. So the first thing I'd like to show you is this hub is on with fresh bearings without any castle nut on it. And I'm just going to give you an example of what it should spin like when it's spinning free. So there's a good example there. Now I'm going to apply the washer and the castle nut on. And what we're doing here is we're just going to finger tighten it for now. Kind of gently set the bearing in there. And you can see it still spins pretty freely. And then we will take, I have two setups here. If you'd like to get a socket size, it's an 1.5 inch socket. But I'm going to use the channel locks for you folks so that you can see the right way to do it with some common tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm tightening it down just slightly so that the hub has a decent amount of resistance when you spin. That's going to set the bearings for you. And then we're going to take it and we're going to back it off one slot here, and it should be relatively hand tight. And you can see the bearing is spinning nice and free from there. Always recommended to replace your cotter pins if you are pulling your cotter pins, but you'll slide your cotter pin back through, bend it over like so, and that's what you should see when you have a properly adjusted bearing. All right, so now I'd like to show you how to grease your bearings. So all the trailers have a dust cap on them that have a removable rubber center. So the easiest way is just to get back here. You can use a flathead or your fingertips. Pull that off, and there's a grease zerk right in the middle there. If you are doing this at home, you would put the grease zerk on here, and as you're greasing it, you want to spin the hub every few pumps to make sure that the bearings are getting nice and evenly packed. And then what you're looking for is on the inside of this dust cap, you're looking to see grease move out past the bearing race. We have a great example over on the other side of what the bearing looks like when it's full without the dust cap on it. There we go. And it should take roughly, I find 20 to 30 pumps on this guy if the bearings haven't been serviced in a full season. If you're pretty proactive about it, it might take less. But just really want to make sure that you're seeing grease push out along the edges of your bearings. That is showing that you're getting new grease packed into where you need it. Alrighty, here we go. Pull this guy off, replace your cap, and you have grease bearings. Alrighty, so we got the trailer put back together here, and I would just like to give you an example of what your tire should spin like when everything is free and smooth. So I gave it a nice little half spin there, and you see it will still spin for a few rotations. One thing you're feeling for if you're jacking the trailer up initially is you want to just feel to make sure everything's operating nice and smoothly. There's no chunkiness going on, to say, in the bearing. And pretty much if it doesn't spin freely after you spin it, then we need to do some servicing on it. But that's the bearing service for you.